There's another jump ball. Taylor Healy getting in there.
Yep,
Possession will switch now and back to the Celtics.
And like I said, you got to deal with the zone press.
As throw mishandled by Lakin as it hits the ref. And now Landry with it, shoots, and a foul called.
And honestly, not too mad with that foul if I'm the Angels. Sure, it's your 4th of the game, but you got to do something to stop Landry.
Yeah, putting her on the line. She missed her first free throw. She gets 2 here. Let's see what she does with the opportunity. Makes the first. Is there a sub in? Addison Farnes in for Abigail Dulinski.
The junior guard, very good handle from her.
Landry's second shot good also.
Back-to-back swishes, and let's see if they can handle the press a little better this time.
Farnes getting past Eilise Raines. They're saying it's a carry.
No, I think it was a blocking foul there.
Blocking foul. Looked like he gave the carry signal.
Eilise Raines foul.
Angels have a chance to inbound. They hit Farnes, guarded sharply by Olivia Anderson.
Farnes handling the pressure well.
And the ball's hit out by Anderson.
Guess I spoke a little too early there, Charlie.
No, yes, I guess you did. Ricochets off her, Celtics ball. Eilise bringing the ball up, looking for options. Swings it to a wide open Olivia Anderson. They've been leaving her open in the corner.
Back to Landry.
This finds her sister, Lakin.
Timeout, 30-second timeout for the Celtics.
They take their first of the game.
And a furious Coach Copenhagen right now. Interesting because of how well the team is playing.
Yeah, you know, Coach Copenhagen, you know, she wants to win. And she wants to instill that attitude in these ladies here.
I guess that's the intensity it takes for 5 straight regional titles?
5 straight.
Wow. And great team this year. I mean, if they're going to win it all any year, I think this is the year to do so.
Yeah, they looked unstoppable their first 5 games of the season. They ran into a really tough opponent last week in the Loyola Ramblers, who produce a great team year in and year out in the state of Illinois.
Yes. Thankfully, though, I do believe Loyola is a 4A basketball team, so we can avoid them in the playoffs.
As Eilise swings one, looking for Landry. Not sure what they were thinking here.
First turnover of the game for the Celtics, I believe.
Yes. Farnes' inbound pass intercepted by Lakin Callahan, and she misses the first one, makes the second one on the putback.
And the first point scored tonight, not by someone named Landry Callahan.
10-point game already here as the Angels are looking to respond. Wide open 3, converted by Gabrielle Gavin.
And Gabriella, the transfer from Joliet West, very good shooter, good player. Can't leave her open.
Eilise looking for Taylor Healy. Mishandles it, but able to find Olivia Anderson, who could not convert the left-handed layup right there. Napier with the rebound, able to find Gavin. Gavin with another 3, misses it this time. Little trouble on the rebound. Ends up finding Carroll there on the rebound. Gavin with it, driving. Kicks it out to Napier, mishandles the pass.
Good pump fake there.
And Lindsay
nice hustle.
Excellent hustle there.
With Anderson kick out.
Eilise Raines with the 3, a little long. Karen's back and out again. Taylor Healy gets the rebound, puts it back up. Looks like she will get 2 shots.
And this Celtics team, a lot of height on the roster, especially compared to the Joliet Catholic team. They have a little bit of a shorter roster here this year.
Yeah, we were thinking the same thing with the Celtics last year. I went to a couple games last year and noticed they didn't have a whole lot of height in their team. Taylor would often play center. She's that forward today.
Well, it does help that both of the Callahan sisters transferred in, and they are both 6 feet tall or taller.
Yeah, definitely gives a more diverse playbook options for Coach Copenhaver here.
On the roster, Landry listed as 6'2", while her sister Lycan at 6 feet tall.
Taylor Healy converts both free throws as she is subbed out for Kennedy Katowski.
Kennedy, great sophomore player here. She is not only a basketball player, but a starter on the state qualifying and third place volleyball team.
As her three is a little long there. Kicks it out to Lakin at the top of the key. She drives inside on Farnes. Fouled.
Hitting the ground pretty hard there, but she gets up pretty quickly. And let's see how she does at the line here. Some clear foul trouble, though, from the Angels, I'd say.
Yeah, Celtics are already in the bonus, though most of them shooting fouls. Lakin misses her first shot. She'll get another. And misses both. And trouble on the rebound. Still going. This way they'll say Olivia Anderson got the foul that time.
I don't agree with that call. I don't think she went over her back at all. I think that was a clear jump ball, but...
Yeah, especially when you got a height advantage in that matchup. Looked like she was working on Addison Farnes right there. Another trouble for the Angels here.
Allison Lester is to inbound the ball.
Back to Farnes. Passes it to Gavin. Bring the ball up. Finds a wide open. Layla Carroll's shot is off. Rebounded by Kennedy Katowski.
The Celtics looking to push the ball quickly here.
Lakin to Landry again.
Oh, my. That is her 13th point of the quarter.
And another assist from her sister, Lakin. Little delay here. They'll call a foul that puts Joliet Catholic into the bonus. Celtics have 5 team fouls too.
Well, freshman guard Meredith Lamont in to check in for the game.
Layla Carroll will get 2 shots here. First one off the back iron and out.
Lakin Callahan stepping out of the game.
Meredith Lamont in. Misses both free throws. Rebounded by Olivia Anderson. She'll take the ball up the court. Flips it to Nina Herron. Kenny at the top of the key, working inside, kicks it back out to Lamont. And it's another turnover for the Celtics. Mishandled on the pass.
That was great effort diving for the ball there by Meredith, though.
Yeah. Making a mistake there, trying to make up for it. As Farnes trying to work on Landry Callahan. Definitely an interesting height matchup there. And they'll say Landry was blocking and forced Addison Farnes out of bounds. So she will get 2 shots here.
And I don't know, in my opinion, that's just a call you get because of height, right? If they're both 6 feet tall, that's just physical basketball. You're not going to call that. But given, what is that, probably over a foot difference, I'd say.
Pretty close to it.
And Farnes also has been doing a great job getting to the basket, dribbling the ball. She's got a good handle. She's a shifty guard.
Yeah, and looks like a pretty good free throw shooter there. She converted both of her shots.
Need to bring it up to the court.
Kicks it to Kennedy Katowski. Back out to Meredith Lamont. Finds Olivia Anderson.
Finally getting the post touch they're looking for.
And Landry, another basket coming off the assist from Kennedy Katowski.
And if I saw that right, I think she took on 3 girls in that post feed.
Yeah.
And 2 of them got thrown to the ground there.
Definitely a great player. Rebound by Meredith Lamont. She'll take the ball off, guarded by Addison Farnes. Pass it out to Nina Heron.
Another
Again
post
inside
touch.
to Landry. Works and finds another bucket.
17 in the quarter. 17.
Gavin looking, stolen by Landry. She gets in there and will take it the full way. And no foul call there. And there's the jump ball.
Jump ball called, and we will get our subs onto the court. Ellie Strange checking in for Liv Anderson.
Are their mics muted? Kill their mics. Check your teams. I sent you something. We're going to read it at the next timeout.
Trap in the corner.
And another foul called on Landry Callahan.
Oh, let's see who the foul was on. I bet it was on the reaching by Leash. We'll see this. And no, they did call it on Landry. Interesting call there.
Yeah, I think they might have called it a shooting foul, but it didn't look like Emma Biersa had possession, or at least not too much there. Her first free throw is good.
Coach Copenhagen and the team would like to give a shout out to the coach's great niece, Brooke O'Connor of St. Linus and the Shamrocks. They are so proud of you for rocking open heart surgery, and they are wishing you a speedy recovery. Your toughness and strength is really inspiring to all of us, and we are thinking of you.
Yeah, I mean, some things are just mean more than basketball. This team and honestly the whole Providence Catholic community, all one big family here. As Meredith Lamont on the ground, fight for the ball.
Jump ball. Let's see whose possession. Stays
Celtic
with the
possession.
Celtics. And like you said, bigger than basketball, the Celtic team does a great job with community outreach. Every winter, they like doing a basketball camp for children with special needs. They bring in some of the boys' programs, so I was able to help with that last winter. Awesome experience.
And 2 steals in progress there as the first quarter will come to a close. Joliet Catholic Angels 9, your Providence Catholic Celtics 21.
Well, let's talk some keys to the game thus far.
It seems like getting the ball to Landry Callahan has been the Celtics. It's been the Celtics' first move. You know, Landry already was 17 of their 21 points.
Yes, and I think a big move that the other than obviously cutting down on fouls, the Angels have to focus greatly on shutting down the post speeds because Landry's getting too open too often. They're getting easy post speed. She's getting her girl sealed, taking on 3 defenders, and it's hard to stop her in the paint.
Yeah. But we saw her earlier in the quarter work on 3 defenders and make the bucket. I mean, at that point as a coach, you got to be thinking, what else can you do? You know, you don't want to leave everybody else wide open.
Yes, of course. On top of that, offensively, I think the Angels need to do a better job getting into the paint. They're clearly a good three-point shooting team. I think they made 2 threes thus far, and then the other 3 are from free throws, right? So they're all from shooting, not from finishing. But if you want to get good open looks outside, you got to get inside, attack the paint, and get open looks. I mean, you got to draw defense in to create spacing. Celtics-wise, just keep up the pressure. They're doing a good job defensively, and that shutdown defense is, I think, what's led to a lot of their offense, right? They got numbers coming back. They get set into their offense, and all of a sudden they got the mismatch or the look they're like trying to get, and it's just easy from there.
See how the teams plan anything differently here in the second quarter.
No Topper's ball to start.
It's Carroll finds Dulinski.
Correction, Angels ball.
Back up top to Farnes. Thinking about passing to Napier and driving inside, but Farnes will stay up top. Dulinski looking for a shot outside. They will get it with Napier, and she makes the 3.
And that's what I'm talking about, getting the open threes, right? They took too many contested shots in the first quarter. This time they're going to have to look to get less contested threes, shots that they're more used to making.
Taylor Healy with the ball at the top, looking for Landry inside. They will call the foul.
And she did an absolutely incredible job sealing off her girl. That little spin move into the post action, and that's what got her open for the pass.
Yeah, foul there.
Uh-oh.
On
Kennedy
Lindsey
wide
Ballas.
open in the corner. Didn't look for her.
Kennedy finds Landry, and they're going to call.
Little bailout on that foul call.
Yeah. I think Landry would have converted that one there.
I think she wish they just let her play a little more there.
Yeah. Another inbound. They'll try round 2. Taylor Healy misses the shot. Second chance. I'll say out of bounds. Off the block.
Blocked by Abby Dolinsky.
Try inbound number 3. Finds Kennedy wide open in the corner. 3 a little long. Rebounded by Anderson. Finds Taylor Healy and fouled.
And great high arcing shot by Kennedy. She got a good shot for him. Once she gets them falling, you know, they don't stop. She just reins them in.
Taylor Healy will get 2 shots here. Makes the first.
The Celtics have done a fairly good job, I'd say, tonight at the line. They missed a few, but I think over the most part they have made the majority.
Yeah.
Number 1, Mackenzie Keltz, freshman, checking into the game. And earlier today, during the JV game, she did a phenomenal job taking over, leading the team in points, probably leading the teams in steals as well. She's a very talented freshman guard.
The Angels working the ball inside. Emma Biersa working on Taylor Healy, able to draw the foul, and Shu will get 2 shots. So span of just a couple minutes, both number 21s will get 2 shots.
Interesting fun fact right there.
Yeah. Makes the first.
A little lucky hitting the front of the rim, but still getting the bounce. Yes, shooter's touch. And Biersa, solid post player. I'm surprised they haven't had her in more, just to counter the physicality and post play of Landry.
At Raines bringing the ball up. Finds Kennedy on the wing. Kennedy drives inside, finds Landry. Fouled.
And the Angels have got to have stronger hands. They get a hand on that pass, but they don't rein it in. You just got to, you get the hand in, hit a little harder, stay strong. That's a turnover. You're looking the other way. Got numbers up ahead. It should be an easy 2.
Instead, Landry's got 2 shots here. Misses the first. Able to convert the second. So that will make it a 23-14 game.
Gabrielle Gavin bringing up the court.
Able to find Keltz. Layla Carroll looking to drive inside. Finds Napier. One number 10 works in on the other.
Blocked by Callahan. And jump ball. Great help defense there. Callahan just leaking down and getting her hand on a block. And that's what I was saying. Once you get in the paint, you got to look outside. That's how they get their 3 looks.
Arlish may have just passed up a wide open lane for pass out to Kennedy.
Looked like off the foot there. And Liv Anderson.
Easy conversion right there. That's one of those plays where everything just falls right into place off a turnover. As seems no inside defense right there. Gabrielle Gavin gets right through for an easy layup.
Just laziness on defense.
And Gabrielle Gavin fights off a pass to the post right there on defense. Great series from her. Finds Mackenzie Keltz, misses the 3, airballs the 3.
Freshman just a little too long.
Taylor Healy in the corner, back to Kennedy. Eilise Raines swinging it down to Anderson. Landry in the wide open post, converts another bucket.
And they're falling for her trap. She wants them in front so they can throw it over into the post feed so she gets an uncontested layup. They need to stay in on her back, maybe get a second. If you're gonna go in front, you have to have a second girl come behind for the help, right?
I would sure think so. That sounds They should put you at coach, Logan.
Well, you can't blame the Angels too much, as they do have a new coach this year.
Subs in for the Celtics. Anderson and Healy are out. Looks like
Good palm fake.
Meredith Lamont and Nina Herron are in. Landry looking for the assist there to Gray. And it is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Emma Napier. Eilish able to find Kennedy Katowski. Finds Landry, drives in, misses the layup. Out of bounds. Angels will take the ball.
Phenomenal shot, getting the shot off, however.
Yeah. Great concentration there. So Gavin will bring the ball up. Finds Napier. Farnes driving through the lane. They'll call a foul on Lamont. Napier outside, guarded by Lamont. Fumbles the ball a little bit, able to still find Carroll. Working on Eilish Raines.
Unable to connect with the screen there.
There's a turnover, steal by Nina Herron, able to find Kennedy Katowski, who converts the left-handed layup.
That is Kennedy's first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, she pushes it to a 29-16 lead for the Celtics. Layla Carroll,
Good.
three way off course.
And that was a great recovery by Eilish getting a hand onto the shot.
Nice job by Landry to bring it in. Celtics now up the court. Landry, another bucket.
Same problem again. They're fronting her. They get the pass over, which they're so good at. And it's just an easy 2 points for Landry.
Yeah, falling for it every time.
Landry with 22 points thus far, having the majority of Celtics points. Landry herself is outscoring the Joliet Catholic team by 6 points.
Yeah, great game by Landry, who earned tournament MVP in the WJOL tournament, the first few games of the season for the Celtics.
Yes, Landry, one of the top seniors in the state, as mentioned earlier, a Pepperdine commit, D1 program, and they've got themselves a great player coming up.
Yeah, taking her talents to Malibu, California.
Well, let's see what the Celtics draw up here on the full timeout, 1 minute.
The Celtics, they've done a lot of things right. I mean, what do you think they could be discussing here? Same with the Angels.
I think some defensive shifts. They might go back to that diamond press if given the chance. Obviously, they'd have to score or turn it over, I guess, on the baseline to cause that. But they seem to be doing a better job defensively when in that rather than their half-court defense.
Looks like Lakin Callahan in for Kennedy Katowski after some early foul trouble. Let's see if her connection with her sister stays as a focal point in today's game. Stolen by Meredith Lamont. She's going to take it down the court, working on makes her miss, but the shot does not fall.
Phenomenal move by Meredith, though.
No points coming out of that as the Angels will bring the ball up. Landry getting worked on.
Another block for Callahan.
Yeah, Lindsay Blavis could not convert there.
Aiken called for a travel. She jumped into the air. They didn't deem enough contact for a foul, and I guess that's what happens when you lead with the ball first rather than your body. Can't really call a foul on the ball, can you?
No, you cannot.
Screen.
Yeah, set by Allison Lesters. As Gavin goes inside, cannot convert.
Another block.
Stuffed by Callahan. And now Nina Herron working it through two Angels, but could not convert.
Beautiful Euro step there, but too much spin on the shot. Goes a little longer than you'd like it to.
Yeah, and ends up going out of bounds, so the Angels will have possession.
Nina up top guarding the ball.
Kicks it out to Napier, who drives back in.
Napier kick out.
Lester's shot is long.
Elise Rains to push the ball.
Oh, behind the back. Finds Meredith Lamont, but she cannot convert. Lamont blocks another one, but it goes out of bounds. And the Angels will have the ball.
The freshman guard, Lamont, doing a phenomenal job defensively, which is something that usually you would think coaches would expect more out of a veteran player, but the freshman getting the job done on defense.
Yeah, playing with a lot of energy, a lot of passion. Definitely the type of player Coach Copenhaver wants on this team.
Lindsay Labas with the foul. And another illegal screen, but that's her 4th foul of the game. So losing some help in the paint might be a little more difficult guarding Landry in the second half.
A 3 from Eilish Rains, good!
And the 4-year varsity player, Eilish Rains,
The captain of this team.
nails her first 3 of the night.
Napier working on Lamont.
And the
Travel called. Celtics will take over.
Nina to bring the ball up the court.
Landry looking to set a pick. She does. Fakes the pass, goes in and converts the layup. Great play there from Nina Herron. Faking out a couple of the Joliet Catholic Angels.
And such a tough screen set by Landry.
And push called. The Celtics looks like call on Meredith Lamont. And that is the 3rd foul.
Team's 3rd.
Team's 3rd. Looks like Napier will get 2 shots here.
Checking into the game for the Celtics now, Olivia Anderson and Grace Lustig.
Lamont and Landry will come out.
Lustig, another member of that 3rd place state volleyball team.
Napier's second shot good. Nina Herron bringing the ball up again after that nice snazzy layup on the
See
previous.
this play they set up here. Wide open.
Finds Anderson. Grace Lustig with the ball. Kicks it back out to Nina at the top of the key, who finds Eilish Rains. Driving inside.
Drops a girl.
Karina Diorio wide open. Works on Napier and cannot convert. Anderson with the putback long.
Lustig.
Grace Lustig, another putback that goes long. And great save there by Dulinski. As there's a
Freshman
3.
for 3.
Oh! Mackenzie Keltz making her name known, saying, I might be a freshman, but you got to worry about me now. She just dropped 15 in the JV game, playing 2 games today. Looking like she's ready to make her mark in this one for varsity.
Big screen by Lustig, but they say she was still moving on that. I'd have to disagree, but guess I'm not out there in the stripes, am I?
No, you are not. So the Angels will get the ball with 27 seconds left in the first half.
Freshman guard, good crossover.
Trying to cross up Nina. That's not going to work.
Napier, good
Napier.
move.
Works inside, able to get past Karina Diorio.
Just the half spin, using a move like she's Dame Lillard.
4 seconds left. And jump ball called with 1.4. So possession will switch. Not sure. No, stay with the Celtics. Still, they need 1.4 seconds to get the inbound off and maybe convert a bucket.
We'll give them one last shot, but I wonder if almost you prefer to not have that jump ball, just get a turnover, because then you can start with the ball in the second half, set the tone right.
Karina Diorio, wide open 3 to end the half, and it's good! Buzzer beater 3 by Karina Diorio.
Rattles it in there for the Celtics. Nice deep 3. And never mind what I said about getting possession second half when you can get a quick 3 like that.
Yeah, Celtics, everything's going right for them as they head into the break. And Logan, the recap on that whole first half, man. What went right for the Celtics?
What went wrong for the Celtics is a better question. I mean, they did a great job early in the game defensively, forcing a lot of turnovers off some errant passes, some balls that just fell right into their hands. On top of that, their zone defense that they came out in, the zone press, the little diamond shape, did a phenomenal job stopping the ball, forcing them into double teams. They had a couple travels, couple turnovers, stepped out of bounds once or twice. Just that tough-nosed, hard defense getting in your face, it's hard to beat that, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. What do you think the Angels got to work on to compete in the second half, down 16?
Down 16, I think the post defense is most of it. Sure, the Celtics are a good shooting team. They've hit a couple threes, but I'd say the main part of this game right now is their post attack. They're finishing on the inside and just any of that work in the paint. I think, though, honestly, if you had to do one thing to stop the Celtics team, I think it'd be somehow stopping Landry, right?
Yeah, definitely. They had players in the post. JCA did. But they got into foul trouble early, so we'll see what happens in the second half,
Right.
how they better attack Landry and that post moves.
And the Celtics team doing just an absolutely phenomenal job. You know, coming back, you had to see how this team would bounce back after their first loss of the year right? Earlier this week, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Against
on
Loyola.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday. It was a, very tough Loyola squad, as always. They're a large school, great girls team, great boys team, but they weren't able to find a way to win. But, 5-1, great record. They're doing a great job bouncing back tonight, and that's what basketball is. It's a roller coaster. You have your ups, your downs. You just got to find a way to get back into the game, right?
Yeah, and the Celtics team, they look confident and ready to close this one out in the second half to win this year's edition of the girls basketball Holy War against JCA.
Yes, and JCA, a very solid program, too. This year, they're looking a little more rough. They only have 3 seniors on the roster and a new head coach, but they're looking pretty good so far tonight. They do have a so-so record thus far at just 3-3, but they've competed with some pretty good teams like Manuka. That was a very close game, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So just got to see what they can do. Obviously, their transfer guard, Gabrielle Gavin, is having a very good game, a good season, coming out of Joliet West into Joliet Catholic, staying in town but a different school. It's got to be interesting rocking a different jersey while still staying in the hometown, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't live in New Lenox, but I think it would be weird if I was at Central, at Lincoln Way Central, and then came here rocking a Providence jersey.
Right, yeah. Would be. We do have the. Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Welcome back to the second half of the Providence Catholic versus Joliet Catholic girls basketball game. Once again, I'm Charlie Schaefer alongside Logan Walker. The Celtics carry a 16-point lead into the second half. And
Coach once again, Coach Copenhaver and the team would like to give a special shout out to the coach's great niece, Brooke O'Connor of St. Linus and the Shamrocks. We're so proud of you for rocking your open heart surgery, and we are wishing you a speedy recovery. Your toughness and strength is really inspiring to all of us, and we are all thinking of you. See any adjustments either team makes coming out of half.
Carroll tries to drive in on Eilish Raines, misses the shot, and rebounded by Lakin Callahan. Pushes it to Taylor Healy, converts the turnaround jumper from the free throw line.
Nice little turnaround post hook there. Looking like Magic Johnson with the baby hook. While I think safe to say Landry's more of a Kareem Abdul type.
Yeah. As Napier works on Taylor Healy, foul called. Taylor Healy with the push. So already a foul coming out of the second half here for the Celtics. Carroll, ball working on Eilish Raines, trying to get inside. Kicks out to Napier. Might have been able to blow by Taylor Healy there. Might have missed an opportunity. Puts it up and
muscled out of the board.
Rebounded by Emma Birsa, who works on Landry for the bucket.
Birsa, a great post player. Like I said, I'm surprised they did not have her in as a counter to Landry more in the first half.
Eilish in the corner, finds Landry. They double on her. Able to find the other Callahan, Lakin, who swishes it just inside the elbow.
That's a great job. Seeing she's not going to be able to get the back down on the post up. She's got to look out. Little post kick out action.
And blocked by Landry. Rejects Layla Carroll's shot as the Celtics take it down the court and score and one. Taylor Healy here for a three-point play. Opportunities coming fast for the Celtics out of the half as it is now a 20-point game.
And how much longer until you pull the starters out? I know it's a basketball game of runs, but at some point you got to imagine you got to take them out, keep them safe, keep them healthy, and get some of the other players a chance to get on the court.
Yeah, able to utilize depth. I mean, 15 players, you want them all to be the best as possible, give them all in-game experience.
Taylor Healy taking all 3 points, everything she can get.
A pass might have been tipped by Lakin Callahan on the press, but the Angels are able to get by it and get inside before the ball comes out and recovered by Carroll, who kicks it out to Gavin, who misses the shot. And now a fight between Birsa and Callahan for the ball, and the Celtics will take it.
A lot of jump balls this game. It's an interesting thing seeing this. I don't know if it's just a messy game or if the defense and hustle have been that tough, but
I think we've definitely seen it from both teams, I'd say, Logan. The Angels and Celtics both respectively shown a lot of hustle, a lot of, getting in there, and, they want the ball. They're hungry. Both teams really want to win this game. They want to be the champion of the Holy War for this year.
Well, this rivalry runs deep. It's been going on for I don't even know how long. Got to be at least 50 years, I'd say. Probably longer. These two schools have deep blood going back, mainly from their days of football. But as you can see here, it's spread out through, I'd say, through all sports and all competitions that these two schools have with each other.
Yeah. And going back to the previous comment, I think there has been some times of not as good as ball control and ball handling as you would have hoped, but from a coach's perspective, but. I don't know. It's been very solid, and the score doesn't really reflect that. It's true. There's a press in on Anderson. Eilish still gets the ball. One number 2 working on the other. Eilish moving around. Oh, calling foul on Landry, saying she got an elbow out there.
Interesting call there.
Yeah, it'll be Angel ball. Logan, what do you think of that call right there?
I don't know. A lot of illegal screens today. Either either neither team knows how to set a screen properly, or these refs are seeing something I'm not.
Yeah.
'Cause I've never seen a varsity basketball game with this ridiculous amount of illegal screens.
Yeah, Coach Copenhaver definitely can't be too happy. She's going to want to clean that up.
No, they're calling it. I mean, sometimes it feels like it's a 5th grade basketball level. Like I've never seen that amount of.
Landry takes another 3 and makes it. The ability to spread the floor here by Landry. She's showing that off too.
25 points today.
That's almost half the Celtics points. That's over half the Celtics points.
Fast break.
It's a steal. Lakin finds Landry.
Once again. Good move.
And able to convert again. Landry is smiling. She's loving it.
Sent Gabrielle Gavin flying on that pump fake.
And Napier's shot long off the backboard. Landry gets it back, passes to Eilish, who will bring it up.
Eilish.
Might have missed a cutting Taylor Healy there.
See if she'll take the screen here.
Eilish drives inside.
Good Euro. Fouled on the reaching.
So Eilish will get 2 shots here.
Eilish doing a great job handling the ball for the Celtics and taking over a lot of defensive and passing responsibility. But she has not done too much as far as scoring today.
Now, the scoring stat line doesn't necessarily reflect the impact she's had on the game today. Very quick, always moving, as the whole Celtic team is. You know, I think that might be why they got so many illegal screens. They're always eager to move.
Right, and she's a phenomenal shooter. In the past, she's taken a lot of deep threes, contested threes, a lot of shots off the dribble. But this year, it seems she stepped more into a traditional point guard role. And it seems to be working for the Celtics thus far at a 5-1 record.
Yeah, she's looking to get her scoring up. You know, she makes both shots there. And jump ball called. It'll be Angel possession. It's Kennedy Katowski in for Olivia Anderson.
And the ref having a little discussion, just moving the ball up a little, couple feet it seems.
Able to find Napier. Will bring the ball up. Nope, passes it back to Gabrielle Gavin.
Napier doing a pretty good job today, leading scorer for them.
There's another 3 from Mackenzie Keltz. Taking a lot of 3s today.
And I think she's connected on one of them, I think, here in the varsity game. But she's missed quite a few. But she's getting good looks. They're not missing terribly, so we'll see if she can start connecting later in this game.
Taylor Healy finds Kennedy Katowski, finds Landry getting doubled inside, works the post move, able to convert again.
Little spin move into the hook, give me 2.
Landry's got 29.
She says, put 2 defenders on me, it does not matter, I'm getting you a bucket.
Yeah, and she said earlier, put 3 defenders on me. Passes it back to Gabrielle Gavin, who will bring the ball up. Works past Lakin Callahan. Left-handed layup. No good. A little too much intensity there. So Landry gets the rebound and brings it up. Finds her sister.
Right,
an uncontested 3,
three.
and it rolls in.
Bouncing around.
Did
Ringing around.
Yeah, a little bit of everything there before finally going in. Finds Mackenzie Keltz, again, who might have had a wide open cut there.
Her 3. At least bring it up.
Might have
Good
had a wide open
pass.
Landry, but goes behind the back and finds Lakin, who
my.
misses the first shot, but makes it on the putback.
Push pass.
Celtics bring in a press. Kenzie
Good
Keltz
pump fake.
works past Kennedy. Couldn't quite get past Taylor Healy as he missed that shot. Fighting for the rebound, and they call it jump ball. Still Celtic possession.
Smart job there by Mackenzie Keltz. Knowing she's been shooting the ball a lot, just taking the pump fake, knowing the defense is likely going to jump on that since she's a good shooter. And that's how you create spacing. That's how she got her open cut. And got a good look for 2, even though she did not connect.
Yeah, Nina Heron and Meredith Lamont in here for the Celtics.
And it looks like Kennedy Katowski will now take the post roll for the Celtics.
As she gets it, puts it up, fouled.
And, if Kennedy is your backup, and your second option as a center post look. I think you got a pretty gosh darn good post game.
Yeah.
Phenomenal player. Last year, varsity, high in the rotation as just a freshman. This year now in her sophomore season, coming off as the sixth man here for the Celtics.
She'll make the first shot.
Nothing but net there. That was a phenomenal look.
And shot number 2 goes down. It's now a 62-25 lead here for the Celtics.
Finding a way to drop it through the nylon and back-to-back shots. Celtics have done a phenomenal job today at the line, just dropping them in one after another.
Mackenzie Keltz fakes the pass, but still finds Dulinski. And Farnes kicks it out to Lester's. Lester's back to Biersa. Biersa pulls up on Kennedy Katowski's shot off the back iron and out.
Biersa usually a post player. Interesting to see her take the nice pull-up game there, but it looked pretty good.
And Kennedy try to work the post. Airballs it a little long as Angels looking to set their offense here. Finds Keltz, driving inside on Lakin Callahan, converts the layup.
Good take there by Keltz. Nice little right hand off the glass. Put a little high, hit that top of that box, and can't block that shot.
Nina Herron working back on Keltz, able to find Eilish Raines.
Raines denies a screen. She'll find Lakin.
Yeah. Lakin drives inside, goes on 2. Outside shot from the corner by Meredith Lamont, long and no good.
Angels looking to push it pretty quick here.
Yeah, Dulinski pulls up, high arcing jumper, falls out.
Lena does a good job trying to get a hand on it, but she kicks it right out to an Angels.
Yeah,
shooter.
Farnes there to get the steal there, as she finds Lester's, who goes up on 2 Celtics.
2 subs in the game for the Celtics. Karina Diorio and Olivia Anderson.
And Lakin Callahan and Eilish Raines coming out. Nina Herron bringing the ball up. Olivia Anderson looking to get set right next to her. Finds Kennedy in the corner. Shot. Oh! Toilet bowls out of there.
Whew. And as a shooter, that's just heartbreaking. You see that shot go up, you're thinking it's going in, and just sits there on you.
It looks like a couple of the Celtics might have even started to fall back a little bit.
Oh.
There is a big yikes right there by Abigail Dulinski.
Wow.
Shot way off.
Looking like there's some wind in the gym on that one. It was like playing on an outdoor court there.
Yeah. Looking like I would have shot it, quite honestly.
Oh.
Nina Herron able to find Meredith Lamont, who finds Kennedy Katowski off the block and good.
Fadeaway over 2, pro hop. Doesn't get much better than that.
As we get Keltz working on Nina Herron, finds Addison Farnes, who finds Dulinski at the top of the key, looking to work on Olivia Anderson. Cuts inside.
Good screen off the shortest player on the court.
As Mackenzie Keltz trying to get in there every time. She wants that ball. And looks like she'll get the foul. It'll be her second. With the team's 5th. So
Farnes just showing you that screening is a skill. It's not just about size, it's about positioning, it's about reading the defender, and she does a great job getting her man, getting the man off the player and allowing a good look on the inside.
Yeah. Kennedy makes the first of her first 2 shots. Now the Celtics now in the bonus and makes both of them. So that will push it.
See, that time she gets the roll. On the 3, she didn't. It's just centimeters off.
Oh, and a shot right before the end of the quarter. Long 3 by Abby Dulinski, as that will send it to the final quarter of action here. Celtics 66, Joliet Catholic Angels 30.
36-point lead, and at this point the game is all essentially over, right? And it looks like the Celtics will put their starters back in one last time to start this quarter, but I'd assume after that they'll get in some of their younger players looking towards the back of their bench and allow some people that don't usually play to get some good minutes in. I'd assume that the Angels do the same, but at the same point, you don't want to be embarrassed, right? You don't want a bad score, so they might keep some of their players towards the end of the bench on the bench for a couple extra minutes just to make that score look a little closer, right? And it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. You want the team to still feel confident, even after a big loss, right? You don't want to make it a 50-point loss if it doesn't have to be. You just need to keep the confidence up. It's a long season, so you got to make sure that they stay in there.
Yeah, and it's looking more and more like that Loyola game was just an outlier. The Celtics are right back above their average points scored in the game. They were in the 70s in the WJOL tournament, and they're looking like they could approach a similar number in score here today.
And here we go, the 5 starters back in for the Celtics. And very experienced starting 5 this year. Two seniors and 3 juniors, so a lot of good age there.
Dulinski drives in on Anderson, fouled just in and out.
Landry apparently not hearing the whistle, still trying to take off and get herself her 30th point of the game. And I wonder if that's part of why she's back in here tonight.
Yeah, they want her to get to 30. You know, it's not very often you see a high school student averaging 30, boys or girls in basketball. And I don't know. I don't know if that's what her average is anywhere near, but you know, 30 points is 30 points.
She's a great scorer, but I don't think she's at 30 a game, Charlie. Can correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Yeah. Dulinski hits both free throws there as the Celtics will take over. Anderson driving down the court.
Losing her dribble there, but picked back up by the Celtics.
Seen that a couple times from both teams as Lakin is hit. And
there
Landry.
we go. 31 points, and all 5 starters are coming out of the game for 5 new subs.
Landry with a rebound there.
See if she takes one more. Oh.
Finds Taylor Healy on the pass. Taylor misses that one.
Emma Bierso to bring it up the court. She kicks ahead.
And Gavin kicks it back out to Biersa, who takes the 3, and good. Not just a post player, Emma Biersa, but, you know, she's pulled up a couple times throughout this game and, you know, shown that she can stretch the floor a little too.
Here we have a ref timeout, getting the starters out of the game, getting a stoppage in time so that the Celtics are able to sub in some players. And on the court now for the Celtics, Nina, Kennedy.
You got Meredith and Karina Diorio, who hit the buzzer beater at the end of the first half,
So
along with
checking in
Lainey
for the first
Bernard.
time today, Lainey Bernard.
Yeah.
Kick to the corner. Let's see if Lamont has anything here.
Finds Nina Herron. Kennedy in the corner. Another 3. Good!
Nothing but net on that 3. And that thing was good from anywhere.
You know it. As Gavin kicks it back out to Carroll. And Bierso working on Karina Diorio. Misses the layup. A little too much power on that one. As there's a fast break by the Celtics. Oh! Lainey Bernard has a wide open look to Nina Herron, who could not convert the layup right there. A little too much power on that one.
See how the Angels set them their offense here.
Layla Carroll finds Emma Napier for 3.
Napier has had a fairly good game. She was a good player.
Yeah.
And she has 12 on the night as the leading scorer for the Angels.
Yeah, nice shooting day for Napier here. Hit a couple of 3s. So they find Kennedy wide open.
Unable.
Misses that one. Kennedy back out to the corner.
Nina does a great job getting the rebound.
Yeah, cross-court pass to Lainey Bernard.
Deep 3.
Yeah, deep 3 a little long. And little contact on the shot, knocking down Nina there.
Hitting the ground pretty hard there, but
a nice long 3 there, Gabrielle Gavin.
another nice player for the Angels, and here we have a timeout. 30 seconds.
And for both teams here, late in the game, just just under 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. I mean, what do you think the final message of the day probably for these coaches is?
Well, obviously at this point, it's some players that, I mean, they play heavily for the Celtics, some that play a little less, but in the general, they're coming off the bench. So Coach Copenhaver wants to make sure that they're staying solid, they follow the game plan, and they play well enough to keep improving, because she needs 5 good backups, right? You never know when a starter goes down. You never know when you need to start looking into your bench because of foul trouble. So you got to make sure that everyone on the team is on the same page. They're playing solid, doing the game plan, and following what they need to do. You can't just rely on 5 players to play a basketball game.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I'm sure that's what's being echoed right now, as looks like, you know, these are their 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th girls here, and you know, got to give them, you know, reps as like reps that the starters would get. And
for sure, you got to just make sure you got a deep team, right?
Yeah.
You're only as strong as your weakest link, so.
Celtics want no weak links. And they've sure played like it today. There's a turnover by Meredith Lamont. It will be Angel ball as Carroll trying to work on Nina. A little fumble there by Callan Kinsella. And Layla Carroll in the corner, able to hit the 3.
And the JCA team, one of the bright sides we have seen today, despite the large deficit right now, they have shot the ball very well. They're a good shooting team, and that could come in handy later in this year if they can get some other kinks in the offense and defense figured out.
Finds Karina Dioro, takes one bounce and falls in. Nice assist there by Kennedy.
Looked like it hung in the air for a couple seconds there.
Yeah. Oh, that one goes in and out. Nice move to get inside there. Layla Carroll. Kennedy brings it back up. Shoots an uncontested 3. Steps up.
Loose ball picked back up by the Angels.
Dulinski running it down the court. Guarded by Lainey Bernard. And Dulinski runs into 3 Celtics. Meredith Lamont ends up with the ball. And they are going to call block on Lainey Bernard, number 11. Her first foul. Angels will inbound. Finds Dulinski near the top of the key.
And a new 5 about to check in for the Celtics.
As Dulinski could not convert that one.
Here we go, checking into the game for the 2nd time is Grace Lustig, followed by Maggie Wolnikowski, Sophia Tavares, Marilyn Burke, and
Bree Johnson.
So 4 seniors and a junior right here. Maggie stepping in as the point guard to bring it up court. Oh, good screen by Grace. Good
Maggie
pass.
with the assist. And it falls in!
What a great connection on their first play of the game.
Makes it 75 here for the Celtics. There's a pass shot by number 12, Caitlin Monday.
Ball
Out of
stays.
bounds. And it'll stay with the Angels. Lester's inbounds the ball to Farnes. Shoots the 3, and it's good.
She shot, her foot was almost on the out of bounds line right there, taking it about 3 feet behind the line.
It was a laser of a 3 if I've ever seen one. Maggie Wolnikowski looking. Finds Sophia Tavares, 3. Oh, in and out. Grace Lustig with the rebound.
Loose,
Fumbled,
into the hands
and
of
Maggie.
Maggie.
Grace Lustig
Back
kicks
to
it.
Maryland. Seen some good ball movement from these girls. And a Bree kick out.
That looked like it could have been a travel there.
Pull up. There we go. Sophia Tavares getting her first points of the night.
I wonder if the Celtics are looking to get everyone to score today.
And that'd be the goal, but I'm sure they're also just happy to be out here on the court and try and play the best basketball they can, whether that means getting a shot or not. They've been very unselfish and moved the ball, but not greatly.
Still good defense here by the Celtics, who are way deep into their bench right here. And there is a shot by Lester's little long rebound by Bree Johnson, smallest girl on the court. Working on Addison Farnes, able to find Walnikowski. You've got to be careful here. Just crossed the line, looking like might have almost stepped back right there.
Maggie.
Finds Marilyn Burke,
Maryland on
looking
that
like
kick
she
out.
might put up a three. And
Ball loose in
ball
the
loose.
hands of Maggie, as it seems to always fall.
Marilyn Burke working with the left hand.
Oh,
I heard that slap from here, Logan.
With the running clock, the 30-point lead, that's one where you just don't call because you don't want to dig the Angels into a bigger hole, right?
Yeah.
Usually that would be called a foul, but unless someone's getting hurt or in danger. Maggie three. Oh. The mark. And Maggie Womakowski, three-sport athlete, varsity soccer, varsity basketball, and state qualifying cross-country runner.
Yeah. 3 out of her 4 years here. That's definitely a huge bright spot for the cross-country program as a cross-country runner myself. And
Off the mark as the clock ticks down. And that will be all. Celtics 77, Angels 43. Providence Catholic with a huge win here in the girls basketball edition of the Holy War here from Sacred Heart Gym in New Lenox, Illinois.
yeah, Landry Callahan, definitely the player to watch today. 31 points here for her today with a couple of
Absolutely
rebounds.
Phenomenal performance. And it's not only coming from the post. She hits a couple threes, gets them good, not just one-on-one action. I think at one point she's taking 3 girls on in the post, bodying them out, faking them, using her height, using her skills, using her shooting. She can do just about everything here on the court. I think she ends the game with about 7 blocks as well.
Yeah, definitely showing off on both sides of the court. And, you know, definitely probably the biggest key to victory here for the Celtics here in the Holy War.
Proving why she is the player that she is.
Yeah. And her sister Lakin, another bright spot today. Definitely showing off the sister connection there. Lakin had a few assists, a lot of them to her sister.
And you got to feel great if you're the Celtics today. Not only did you get a 30-point win, but you got every girl into the game. And you can't ask for much more than that. Okay, Coach. You guys did a great job with a phenomenal win tonight, coming off your first loss of the season. How'd you guys prepare yourself to bounce back from that?
We were able to see them at the WJOL tournament, and we thought they had really good scores. We've been working really hard on our man-to-man defense, and sometimes you learn from a good loss, and Loyola prepared us well to handle these guys tonight. We did a lot of extra passing tonight and made better entry passes inside, and we took care of the basketball.
How'd you feel about the performance defensively, forcing a lot of turnovers, not only through steals, but through some jump balls and some travels?
I thought our kids did a good job with deflections and getting their hand on the ball, and then we were able to turn that and convert it into some layups by running the floor really hard.
Obviously, it must have felt great to get the whole team into the game tonight. So what can you do to make sure that can happen a couple more times here this year?
Well, our whole team is really good from top to bottom. They work really hard at practice, and what you saw tonight is just a reflection of what they do every day for me at practice.
Okay, Coach, any big goals for the year that our fans at home should know?
You know, I'm a typical coach. We're going to take one game at a time, and you want to win them all, but we're trying to prepare them for the end of the year for a state run.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
I'm here with Landry Callahan. Put up 31 points in today's game. Landry, as a senior, as a leader on this team, what would you like to see today out of the girls basketball team today?
I'd say it was just awesome. We all had a positive mindset, and coming into this, we wanted to win, and we were driven, and it was just nice to see all of us work together.